it's Stasha Erickson, and I hope you're all doing well today. Well, I was going to chime in and read my essay to all of you guys today about 3D organ printing and everything we talked about earlier in this week. And I went to YouTube yesterday and received a couple of notices from them. I'm going to show you guys some screenshots throughout this little audio that I record. I don't have time to make a video today. But basically what happened was I put up that video about the tobacco industry and 3D printing organs and propaganda in general, leading to not only fear but eventually to death. And of course not everyone's going to die from propaganda, but I'm pretty sure if you watch that video back that I made on Monday, it'll make a lot of sense to you as to what this video is about today. Long story short, as soon as the video went up, I received a notice from YouTube basically telling me that my video was not advertiser friendly. So I rewatched the video again, and although I did expose the tobacco industry in that video was primarily about an essay and a research study that I conducted at my university. My university is a Christian university, and I feel that because of that, especially recently after Donald Trump did a speech at a Christian university, that many students from Christian universities are the next round of people to be attacked. So I just wasn't having it, you know. I put the post up on Facebook, and I put a post up telling, tagging YouTube in it and saying, YouTube, thanks a lot for taking my video down. Thank you for telling me it's not advertiser friendly, but if you actually watch the video, it's basically a case study for my university. So there's nothing non-advertiser friendly in this video. So I posted it on Facebook and tagged them in it. And then everybody in my comment section started saying, well, all this is doing is proving that you were right about the tobacco industry. Them censoring you and taking your video down just proves that you were absolutely right about your video. Now that video has been up for like 5 days now, and the view count has been frozen at 80 views. Basically, since the first hour that my video went up. With about 3,000 subscribers, you can assume that even if 10% of your viewers actually watch your videos, you're still going to get about 300 views. And I'm talking pretty low numbers of percentages here. But yet, 5 days later, my video still has 80 views. So what the heck is going on? So I started watching a video this morning from one of my favorite YouTube channels. I've actually tried to comment on their videos a few times, and then I have to go back and delete comments because I get so attacked by the trolls in their comment section. The two people that run the channel I'm talking about, they're known as Truthstream Media, and it's a husband and wife, and I think they're called Rob and Melissa Dykes. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. I've never actually spoken to them back and forth, but they do amazing work. And I basically was watching their video this morning, and Melissa was showing that basically every single video that they had put up over the past month, the same thing happened to them. They received this, oh, your video is not advertiser friendly message. So most of the videos that they had pulled down had to do with the war. Like Truthstream Media, I am also anti-war. Anytime I talk about anti-war on this channel, it's pulled down. The new trending topic I saw today was Seth Rich's murder and him being attached to WikiLeaks. I announced this over a year ago. It's on my channel in a playlist known as The News You Need. I have several political videos that I made about a year ago, and I literally said Seth Rich was the informant for WikiLeaks. He released the DNC emails that were linked to Hillary Clinton. And that is why he was murdered. Not by WikiLeaks. He was not murdered by WikiLeaks. He was murdered by, well, we can guess. I won't say because this video will get pulled down too. But my point being is I announced that over a year ago, and that video probably has like 200 views, and it's been up for a year. So they're clearly stifling anyone who is Christian, anyone who is political, and anyone who is anti-war. I thought it would kind of end at that. But we have a 10-year-old son, and one of his favorite people to watch on YouTube is PewDiePie. And it's not so much that he's the biggest YouTuber in the world, but my stepson is Norwegian, and we live right next door to Sweden. So it's a lot easier for my son or my stepson and my husband and I to sit and watch PewDiePie with him over some of the other channels he watches, because he's from Sweden, and we kind of understand his jokes. Sometimes he'll speak in Swedish. So for us, it's kind of like a happy medium. Now, I have to say, of course, PewDiePie takes things very far. He takes things almost too far, and that is why he's been into a lot of trouble lately as well. And he's been called a Nazi, he's been called homosexual, he's been called, you name it. Someone even accused him of being like a rapist and a child molester at one point. And he's just a gamer kid, you guys. No matter what, I think he's pushing back to honestly trick the system, push back even harder, because people are being so ridiculous about things. So he even went and designed a shirt that says context, and he's got himself on the shirt kind of making a pose that's similar to a Nazi pose, but he's kind of making fun of it, to say it's all about the context you speak about something in that gets you attacked. So the whole point of this is, you've got my channel here, which is primarily based on religion and spirituality. I'm being attacked every 5 minutes. If I talk about anything political, if I talk about anything outside of YouTube's agenda, I'm being either demonetized, or my videos are just straight up being taken down. If you talk about anything political, you're going to be taken down like Truthstream Media. If you talk about anything that isn't politically correct in any way, shape, or form, you're going to be called a Nazi, and you're going to have your channel demonetized, and every single crap journalism company writing articles about you like they're doing with PewDiePie. If they hate him so much, then why keep writing articles about him? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, there's a lot of censorship going on here. I've been actually taking screenshots of videos that have been demonetized or taken down from my channel over the past year. I've had some of the strangest things taken down and have copyright claims on them. My husband and I have gone around the world retracing the footsteps of history and religion. We've been to the south of France, we've been to Spain, we've been to Amsterdam, we've been all over the world, going to very ancient ruins and very ancient churches and castles and all this stuff that's like super haunted. And we go and we remove and we clear out the energy in these old places. I'm a minister. I've been a minister since 2013. So I do deliverance work, and I'm also not just able to do it on human beings, but I'm able to do it in actual physical locations. So many of the places we have gone to clear away old negative energy, one of them actually being a place that Hitler attacked, which is known as Montségur in the south of France. Every single video of anywhere we've been to expose history, expose religion, and clear these places of negative energy, all of those videos have been taken down too. So there's nothing offensive in those videos. I'm walking around like a history teacher in half of those videos, telling people the history of Montségur, of the Cathar people, of the people of Mary Magdalene and Jesus Christ and all of their disciples, and the Book of Love, which was actually an old Bible that has been totally removed from history. So that's what those videos were about. And they've taken all of those down too. So it's kind of like, a lot of people got annoyed with me that I said I wanted to leave YouTube, but now you guys see why. So I'm not going to leave, but I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. Everybody from religious channels to political channels to just gaming channels like PewDiePie, we're all being attacked if we don't sign up for their agenda. So I'm just sharing with you guys some of the screenshots of how many videos I've had attacked, how many videos I've had taken down, and just to give you guys an idea of how bad this YouTube witch hunt is really getting. I love human beings. I love humanity. I love to help people. And I just have to say that it's getting so obvious at this point that these can't really be human beings that are shutting people like us down, because it's not just one side of the spectrum anymore. It's everything from politics to religion to war to cleaning out sacred haunted buildings isn't even safe anymore. So as much as I'd love to leave, I would much rather sit back and watch and see where this whole thing is going, yo, because I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. Now, long story short, I'm going to wrap this video up because what ended up happening at the end of all of this, when I posted the fact that they took a video down that had nothing to do with anything that they should have felt offended by, other than me telling the truth, it got so much attention on Facebook that the next thing I knew, about an hour after I posted this, and many people responded back with things exposing YouTube. Also, other YouTubers responded to my Facebook post, and they also said, hey, this has been happening to me. And then they listed all the videos that had happened to them. It freaked YouTube out a little bit, I think. Now, again, remember, I only have a couple thousand subscribers and nobody watches my videos, right? Well, obviously something happened and something worked, because within 1 or 2 hours, or maybe it was like 4 hours after I posted this on YouTube or on Facebook calling YouTube out, they went ahead and went back and re-monetized my video. So I thought calling them out might end up making things worse for me, but it actually led them to fix the problem. So perhaps what we really need to do is just not be afraid. We need to fight back a little bit and say, hey, you know what? I got nothing to hide here. And that's basically what I said in the post. I said, I have nothing to hide here. This is a university research case study about 3D organ printing. That's what this video is about, nothing more. Okay, so I slipped in the fact that the tobacco industry literally created the anti-smoking campaign so they could sell more cigarettes based on fear. But that was true also. And that's probably why they wanted to take it down. So they went ahead, they remonetized it. They're not taking it down. They let the video stay. But I'm curious to see if that view count will continue to stay at 80 views. I'm going to leave some links below to Truthstream Media. And please check out their content. They are fantastic. I wish that I wasn't traveling all the time so I could actually get to know some of these people and tell them how I feel about their work. But you guys know my schedule's crazy. But yeah, I think they're called Rob and Melissa Dykes. If I didn't get your guys' names wrong, I'm very sorry. And I do hope that you eventually can see this video, because your research and information has helped me so much. And I'll also leave a link for PewDiePie below too. Again, I do think a lot of the stuff he says is very offensive. I don't think it was okay that he made a joke that led to everyone believing he was a Nazi. I think the joke was really off color. But my point of saying this to you is that he's still just a kid who started with a gaming channel. He's just a kid from Sweden, and this whole channel and YouTube and everything blew up so much that he did the best that he could with it. And now he's kind of responding to what people want. So if people want really offensive, bad stuff, then that's what he's going to give them. It's terrible, but it's true. So I'm not going to change my content, but I'm going to continue to sit back and see where this thing is going, because woo-wee, this is an adpocalypse witch hunt exodus like I've never seen before. All right, guys, I love you. I will be back with my essay, but I just needed to share this craziness about YouTube and their censorship, and that it's got to stop. You know, everyone from Truthstream Media to PewDiePie, we're all being affected. So we have to call these people out. We have to call out their agendas. If our channels get shut down, we have to find alternative ways to help humanity, because if they have their way, no one will ever, ever, ever know the truth. They would rather have a dumbed down society, poisoned by chemtrails, and lost in the media. And I refuse to let that happen in this incarnation of my life on planet Earth. Especially with technology. We'll use their technology against them. Look what even the President of the United States has had to do the primary advertisement of what he's up to, what his policies are, and what work he's doing through his own Twitter account, because he can't even rely on the mainstream media to actually cover what he's doing. Where are we in this day and age? Regardless if I support the president or not, I have never, ever, ever seen humanity react like that to a president. It's almost baffling. It's been 6 months and most people can't even admit that he's the president still. All that I'm trying to say here is it goes from up at the top ranks to presidency, all the way down to those of us here on YouTube with just a couple few thousand subscribers trying to help our fellow man. There's no difference, guys. This is major censorship happening all over the world. So, yeah, just be aware of it. Protect your work, protect your channels. Have backups of all your videos, guys. I've got backups of every video I've ever done. So they might be able to control some views or some one page I've uploaded videos to, but they can't come to my house and remove all of the data that I have on my Terra drive. No, no. No, no. So let's not be quiet. Let's not change our content to give them what they want. Let's keep doing what we've been doing and be real. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Peace and love from Norway.